A familiar name is taking over for a Syracuse broadcasting legend. Good evening, I'm Jared Barton with NCC Sports. A big change is coming to the face of NBC's coverage of the Olympics, and it involves two famous sportscasters, both of them from Syracuse University. NCC Sports reporter Kevin Ryans is live in the newsroom with the story.
When NBC airs its primetime Olympic coverage next year, it will not be Bob Costas on the anchor seat. Instead, Mike Tirico, who joined the network last May, is set to head the network's Olympic coverage.
I'm going to be like the rest of the country, watching Mike Tirico, who will be an able successor.
It is a change that many thought was inevitable, but no one thought it would be so soon. Bob Costas is stepping down from his Olympic hosting duties. The announcement was broadcast live on the Today Show this morning. His replacement, fellow sportscasting great Mike Tirico, thrilled to continue Bob's legacy, something that has spanned for the better part of 4 decades.
Meeting the people, telling the stories, and connecting everyone, because we're such a diverse individual world. And I noticed with the Olympics, it brings everyone together.
Now the news is exciting for those in the Syracuse University community, mainly here at WAER Radio, where both Mike Tirico and Bob Costas worked as students at SU. WAER General Manager Joe Lee believes having station alums continuing to broadcast big sporting events gives students the motivation to succeed, such as they have.
It's exciting for WAER and for our students to be able to look up to people who are at the very top of the industry.
The 65-year-old Costas has been the host of a record 11 Olympics. Costas says, though, he is far from retiring and said he's transitioning into a role that he calls the Tom Brokaw years, while he'll provide commentary when appropriate. Live from the studio, Kevin Ryans, NCC News.
As we speak, the 12-month countdown to the 2018 Winter Games has begun in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Today, the official timekeeper, the Omega Company, started its own countdown clock to the Winter Games. Well, the Knicks were in action against the Clippers last night in Madison Square Garden. Let's take a look and see what the Knicks did as they're trying to get back on the winning track. Carmelo Anthony, of course, is one of the players of note. We start off Austin Rivers coming down inside, slamming it home as Blake Griffin putting the Clippers up by 3. We move to the under 30-second mark in the second quarter, almost halftime. Carmelo Anthony for 3. He drains it. Melo ties the game up at 67. We skip to the end of the third quarter. Carmelo again bringing it down the court, gets fouled on the three-point shot. The shot falls. He also makes the free throw. Spike Lee's happy with it. So is Phil Jackson. You got to keep those two happy. We go to the fourth quarter. Game's tied at 109 apiece. Derrick Rose driving in, gets the pass to Kristaps Porzingis, who slams it home. The Knicks are up by 2 at that point, but hold on, Spike Lee and Chris Rock. You shouldn't be celebrating too soon. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Austin Rivers drives in. He misses the bucket, but DeAndre Jordan tips it in. Clippers go on to win 119-115. Carmelo Anthony finished the game with 28 points and 9 rebounds. Well, during the first quarter of last night's game, Knicks legend Charles Oakley was arrested for 3 counts of assault when he tried to approach the Knicks owner James Dolan. Police say that Oakley purchased tickets a few rows behind Dolan and was making comments towards the owner. Oakley wants to talk to Dolan about the direction of the team, but according to the former Knick, Dolan won't agree to the meeting. Oakley is scheduled to appear in court in March. Across town, the Nets were looking to snap a 10-game losing streak as they hosted the Wizards. We start this one off in the fourth quarter. The Nets have a perfect opportunity to take the lead. They can't do it. Now under 10 seconds, John Wall coming the other direction, drives in, tries to get the game-winning shot. It doesn't work. The offensive foul is called, and this one's going to OT. We jump right to the end of overtime. John Wall again trying to just drain the clock and give the Wizards a victory, 113-110, but it doesn't work. He steps out of bounds. So that gives Brooklyn a chance to tie things up and send it to another overtime. Bojan Bogdanovic would get the shot with 6 seconds left. Rims out, no good. Wizards go on to win the game 114-110, and the Nets' losing streak moves to 11 straight games. Finally, Alexis Peterson of the women's basketball team here at Syracuse University was just named to the Wooden Award late season top 20 list. This award is passed out each year to the nation's most outstanding player. She currently leads the conference in scoring and ranks 2nd in the league in assists and steals. Peterson also ranks in 3rd in program history in career points. The winner of the award will be named on March 4th. SU next plays against Duke in a top 25 showdown in Durham tomorrow night at 7. That'll do it for NCC Sports. I'm Jared Barton.